Good evening, distinguished guests, dear colleagues and friends of football. It is my great pleasure to welcome you here to Bosnia and Herzegovina to the UEFA Women's Under-19 Championship. Just 4 years ago, I was standing here at the exact same spot, welcoming you to the UEFA Women's Under-17 Championship. It was the first time ever that a UEFA final tournament was organized in our country. It was a great, historical, very important moment where we showed our passion, our capability, and our love for the game. And I have to tell you that it is an absolutely perfect moment. Why? Because our men's A national team just qualified for this summer. I cannot express in words how immensely important football is to our nation. It is really in the center place of our hearts. We just talk about football, and you could see in media and in social media all the videos about tens of thousands of people celebrating in the streets. That's why it is perfect, because all of us here together, we will take this spotlight and make 2026 a year of women's football in Bosnia and Herzegovina as well. And in this atmosphere and in this light, I would like to welcome now on stage our Secretary General of the Football Federation of Bosnia and Herzegovina, Mr. Adnan Jamilcic. Please join me on stage.
Thank you very much. It's very difficult to speak after Azra because she's the best one there and she can keep it your concentration in the next half an hour or more. It's no problem. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, our distinguished guests, players, coaches, and all our football fans. On behalf of the President, Mr. Vico Zeljkovic, I wish you a very warm welcome in this ceremony. It is a true pleasure to welcome you all to the special occasion, the official role for the UEFA WU Euro Under-19. After achieving our dream of qualifying for the World Football Festival 2026, we have the privilege of hosting an official UEFA competition for the second time in our country. 4 years ago, we organized also the UEFA competition under 17 for girls' youth teams for the first time here in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Tonight marks more than just the beginning of tournament. It marks the continuation of a journey, one defined by passion, dedication, and the incredible promise of the next generation of women's football. The UEFA Championship Under-19 is where dreams began to take shape, where talent meets opportunity, and where future stars first step onto the international stage. Across Europe, young athletes have trained tirelessly in this moment. They have shown a commitment not only to their teams, but to the growth of the game itself. This championship is a celebration of that effort, platform where skill, teamwork, and determination come together in the spirit of competition and respect. As we prepare for the draw, we are reminded that every ball picked tonight carries excitement, anticipation, and the possibility of unforgettable matches ahead. Each group form will bring together unique styles, cultures, and stories uniting us all through the universal language of football. And this tournament is also a reflection of how far the women's game has come. With each passing year, the level of talent rises, the audience grew, and the impact becomes stronger. These young players are not only competing for a title, they are inspiring future generations and helping shape for the future of the sport. To all participating teams, you have already achieved something remarkable by being here. Now, as the draw unfolds, a new challenge begins. Embrace it with confidence, play with pride, and most importantly, enjoy every moment of this experience. We look forward to a tournament filled with passion, fairness, and unforgettable football. May it bring out the very best in every team and create memories that will last a lifetime. And now, without further delay, let us begin the draw. As the General Secretary of the Football Federation Bosnia and Herzegovina, I would like to express how truly delighted and honored we are to host these prestige tournaments. welcoming Europe's most talented young female players along with their teams and supporters is a privilege for our country and a moment of great pride for our football community. We are committed to providing an excellent environment for competition, friendship, and the continued growth of the women's game. Thank you all for being part of this special event. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Adnan Jamicic, for inspiring words. And now, before we continue to the central part that we are all waiting for, let's firstly take a closer look to the host cities, Sarajevo and Zenica, and the venues where we will see some of the brightest talents there are currently in Europe.
They say Bosnia and Herzegovina is full of differences. Different towns, different stories, and yet somehow the same heartbeat. Because when the game begins, we all cheer in one voice. From Sarajevo, where football legends were born, to Zenica, the city that saw the birth of the Dragons, the greatest generation to ever wear the blue and yellow jersey. Ah, football, the game that belongs to everyone. Simple, beautiful, and alive in every touch. It has traveled across nations, through generations, and now it arrives here, in a place that understands passion better than words ever could. Here, the game finds its heartbeat again, in Sarajevo's spirit, in Zenica's fire, in every pitch where dreams still begin. Football doesn't belong to one team or one city. It belongs to everyone who loves the game. And when Bosnia and Herzegovina hosts it, there are no borders, no sides, just a beautiful game and a country ready to share its story with Europe. We proudly welcome UEFA Women's Under-19 European Championship, where football feels like family.
Really gave me goosebumps. I can't wait for the tournament to begin. We have just one more step before we start with the draw. I have to invite a very special guest today here on stage with me. She is our national team player, and she's also player for the team of Sarajevo that has the most appearances in UEFA Women's Champions League, and also we are Guinness World Record holder. Please welcome Alma Kameric.
Pozdrav. Dobro večer, prije svega želim pozdraviti sve prisutne, predstavnike UEFA i Saveza, trenere. Velika čast i zadovoljstvo mi je što sam večeras ovdje sa vama.
Good evening to all of you. It is a great pleasure to be here with you. I want to greet the representatives of UEFA, of our Football Federation, all of you head coaches, and all of our guests. Alma, you have been and you are a national team player. What is the first question to all of the people is how is it like to wear a national team jersey? Alma, ti si reprezentativka Bosne i Hercegovine, ono pitanje što sve zanima, kakav je u stvari osjećaj nositi dres reprezentacije?
Nositi dres reprezentacije je poseban osjećaj i nešto što se teško može opisati riječima. Međutim, koliko je to čast i ponos, to je velika odgovornost, jer ne predstavljaš samo sebe, u suštini predstavljaš cijelu državu.
It is an amazing feeling. It really is an amazing feeling and an honor, but I have to say also it is a responsibility because you're not only representing yourself, you're also representing the whole of the country. Alma, I know that you played for the youth national teams of Bosnia and Herzegovina. Tell us how important are youth competitions for the development on your professional path? Alma, ti si bila i omladinska reprezentativka Bosne i Hercegovine. Reci nam koliko su važna ova omladinska takmičenja u profesionalnom razvoju jedne igračice.
Pa omladinska takmičenja su jako bitna. To je neki prvi iskorak ka profesionalnoj karijeri malih djevojčica. Mislim da tu one nadopunjuju svoju disciplinu, rad i samopouzdanje i stvaraju neku veću odgovornost.
It is very important to play for the youth national teams because it is very important on your path of development. Those are the first steps where you actually for the first time feel the responsibility, where you gain self-confidence and where you develop yourself as a player. And as a last question, just one more, I want to ask you, how important are UEFA competitions, a competition like this, to be organized in countries like Bosnia and Herzegovina? Alma, reci nam koliko su u stvari važna ovakva takmičenja kada se organizuju u državama kao što je Bosna i Hercegovina?
Pa ja moram reći da sam pravo sretna što se ovako veliki događaj dešava baš u Bosni i Hercegovini. Mislim da je ovo velika motivacija za sve djevojčice. Neke naravno imaju priliku igrati, a neke će gledati. Mislim da su jako sretne što je veliki ovako događaj ovdje i da trebaju da prate svoje snove i trebamo svi biti sretni što se to baš ovdje dešava.
It is very important, and it is a big thing for girls in countries like ours to have the competitions here, because some of them will play, some of them will watch it, but they have it here. It is accessible and it gives them a motivation to continue to be in football. Alma, thank you very much for being here with us tonight. And now, please join us to the draw table, because now actually the main part is starting. I would like to invite the UEFA National Team Women's Competitions Manager, Mr. David, here on stage with us.
Thank you, Azra. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome everyone, or should I say welcome back, at least to our friends from Spain and Germany, who were there in 2022 for the Under-17 final tournament. To remind you some good memories, or as both of you were finalists, you know the recipe how to play here in Bosnia. Anyway, it was another competition, and we are now fully focused on the Women's Under-19 final tournament and the draw taking place tonight. Let me first warmly thank the Bosnia and Herzegovina Football Federation for the organization of this event. We are very happy to be here today for the final draw. Thank you as well for the great effort the Federation, the staff and the volunteers are doing to make this tournament a great experience for the 8 participating national associations, but also for the local communities and for the fans traveling to the event. The level of the final tournament is increasing season after season, and the very competitive matches during round 2 are a proof. Indeed, only 2 teams out of 8 won their 3 matches during round 2. This summer, the 7 best under-19 European teams, so the 7 League A group winners, and Bosnia and Herzegovina, the host, but also a League B group winner, will be facing each other to lift the trophy on the 10th of July. For Bosnia and Herzegovina, it would be a big achievement to add their name on the winner list, but who knows if playing at home will empower them. I would like to take the opportunity to congratulate the 7 teams qualified for this tournament. Interesting to note that only 3 of them qualified for the last edition in 2025, which shows that the turnover is important, and it's a very good sign for the development of women's football to have so many different countries qualifying for our UEFA final tournaments. Of course, we always have some familiar names like Germany, who will participate to their 24th under-19 final tournament, or Spain with their 21st, Sweden as well qualified for their 15th one, and the 4 remaining teams took part to this event these last years too. Austria and Iceland in 2023, Poland last year at home, while the last appearance of Switzerland was in 2018. I'm convinced that all the players who participate in these previous editions could confirm that this kind of tournament bring a wonderful experience and create very good memories to everyone. Anyway, what was achieved in the past doesn't count anymore. Let's focus on this 2026 final tournament edition and the draw. Before drawing the 2 groups, I would like to give you a very brief explanation of the draw procedure. The 7 qualified teams, Austria, Germany, Iceland, Poland, Spain, Sweden, and Switzerland, join the host Bosnia and Herzegovina. These 8 teams will be drawn into 2 groups of 4 teams. Bosnia and Herzegovina, as host association, has already been allocated to the position A1. The other 7 teams are in one bowl and will be drawn freely one after the other, and therefore there is no seeding. The first bowl drawn will determine the team in position B1. The second team drawn is assigned to position A2. The third team drawn takes the position B2 and will continue like this to determine the positions A3, B3, A4, and B4 until both groups are complete. No constraint for this draw. for once. So a very easy one. Let's start. Alma, please, the floor is yours, and you can draw the first ball.
Austrija.
Austria, so for their third participation, they will go in Group B. They had a very tough qualification as they finished with 6 points like two other teams, and it was the head-to-head who makes the difference.
Poljska.
Poland. Poland, the host of last edition, go in Group A, position A2. They didn't concede any goals during the qualifying phase, so during 6 matches, which is quite impressive.
Španija.
And Spain will go in Group B, position B2, 6-time winners. But their last trophy was already in 2011. Yeah.
Švedska.
Sweden, 3 times winners, semi-finalists in 2022, will go in Group A. They already play Poland in round 1.
Švicarska.
And Switzerland, the semi-finalist in 2016, will go in Group B. Also a very strong defense as they concede only 2 goals in 6 matches. 2 teams left.
Njemačka.
Germany. Complete Group A.
Island.
And Iceland, last team to be drawn to complete the Group B. So that's it. It was indeed very quick. So, as a summary, thank you very much, Alma, first of all. So to summarize the 2 groups, in Group A we have Bosnia and Herzegovina, Poland, Sweden, and Germany. The opening game will see Bosnia and Herzegovina playing against Germany. And in Group B, Austria, Spain, Switzerland, and Iceland. Alma, hope you enjoy doing this draw tonight. And Azra, back to you for the final word of this event.
Thank you, Mr. Balmer. Thank you, Alma. Okay, now we have the group set. Everything is ready. It takes only to wait for the kickoffs in June. So thank you very much for being with us here tonight. And we are very, very looking forward to welcome you in June here in Bosnia and Herzegovina.